안녕하십니까, 도영킴입니다. 오랜만에 프랜차이즈 모드 11번째 경기를 시작하겠습니다. 필라델피아와의 경기입니다. 매치 선발은 디그롬, 그리고 필라델피아 선발은 아론 놀라입니다. 어이구, 많이 지쳤네요, 타자들이.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets.
비가 내립니다.
Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Mets baseball next on the show. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob deGrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like deGrom does.
Stepping up is Alec Bohm, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Strike one to start the at-bat.
초구부터 야무지게 돌리네요.
First pitch, 7-10.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
3-1 to him now. Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
원아웃입니다.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt,
2번 타자 애덤 헤이슬리.
He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The windup and the 0-1. turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer
첫 번째
right by him for the
삼진을
second.
잡아냅니다.
To me, when it's
제이콥
raining,
디그롬.
the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially
3번
tougher to do
타자는
when it's wet.
하퍼입니다.
So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's totaled 13 base hits in 41 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs. There's a
좋아요.
fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And now a
Oh.
slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on
결국
strikes.
하퍼도 삼진을 잡아냅니다.
Phillies down in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the
2회로
first time.
갑니다.
No score.
아, 1회죠? 죄송합니다.
Aaron Nola, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What do you have
롤라는
for us on
2패네요.
Hey, Aaron
2패에
Nola coming on, pride
5.91.
and joy of Louisiana
좋지
State
않은
University.
21
None of his pitches
시즌입니다.
rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws
1번 타자
strikes.
맥릴.
You'll know early if he's on,
롤라는
he'll use a lot
체인지업,
of ground balls.
Jeff
너클
McNeil
커브,
will be the next to take a turn.
의심,
He'll lead things
싱커.
off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, no balls and a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
적극적으로 들어옵니다. 좀 공을 많이 보려고 했거든요.
Another 0-2. Breaking
아.
ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the
오늘은
next
린도어
to bat.
대신에 비아가 선발로 나옵니다.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
계속
That's
그냥
a pitch
한가운데
you'd like to
짚어
have
넣네요.
back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right
그러나
center field. Long run
계속
for the
저렇게
center fielder,
루타가 한 방씩
but he won't
맞죠.
get there. It falls in.
Hey guys, he
꾸역꾸역
doubled up
넣다가
on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good
너무
play
좀
on that
우습게
one.
보는 거
Able to drive it
아닙니까?
for a base hit.
안타를 만들어냅니다. 3번 타자 도미닉 스미스.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. He's doubled off him 5 times. Now a throw over to first. VR
1루를
leads off
신경
first
쓰게
with 1
만들고요.
away. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Popped him up. Coming on is Mccutchen.
스트라이크수. 아,
He tracks
떴어요.
it down and makes the play to record the second out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
And he's back standing.
강타자 피트 알론조가 나옵니다.
Well, right on cue, here is the first baseman as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A runner on first with 2 away. Just
아,
behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
우측에 잘
Down the
밀었는데
right field line.
아, 우익수
Reach out with one hand to
정면입니다.
make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh
무슨 말인지
bullpen
다들
ready for a
아시죠?
game like this one will be an important step towards victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on
오,
the horizon.
4번 타자
You wanna
리스
get depth,
호스킨스.
you wanna score early as an
정말
offense,
힘이
get
좋은
some depth
선수예요.
and some length out of your starting pitching and hand it over to that first.
장타를 조심해야 됩니다.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Everything this guy throws
유리한
is
카운트로
hard. That
시작하죠.
changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Line to shortstop, and there's
유격수
one away.
정면입니다.
Batting fifth.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans.
오늘 린도어가
And let's focus
빠져서
on Michael Conforto. He's
기올메가
definitely known for that sweet
유격수,
left-handed swing at the
비아가
top of the order,
삼루수로
but he's no
갔습니다.
slouch defensively as
나머지는
well,
뭐
showing the
또
ability to come
같습니다.
in on baseballs, make diving catches, and throw guys out at the plate.
맥커친이
Here's
타선에
Mccutchen
들어섭니다.
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 5 base hits in
지그럼을
25
공략하기는 좀
tries.
쉽지 않죠.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
To 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He
내립니다.
struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the
100마일로 바깥쪽에 저렇게 꼽아대니까
That's already 3
쉽지
Ks for
않죠.
him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's
6번 타자
Gregorius,
디디.
who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
아이고,
Who started him with the changeup.
실투였는데요.
It's 0-1.
이걸 또 휘둘러 줍니다.
For a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One and two now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball.
좋아요. 바깥쪽 떨어지는
Next 1-2
체인지업.
pitch.
오, 야.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off
이걸
his
안
game right
잡아줘?
here. He's been pitching one heck of a
디그롬도
game.
불만이
I'd hate to see
있습니다.
the umpire get in his head right now.
백도어 슬라이더 한번
The 2-2.
가겠습니다.
Freezes him. A
그렇죠.
strikeout looking.
결국은 3진 잡아냅니다.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Conforto.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Conforto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely crush it.
싱커랑
But
체인지업이랑
anything going away from him goes
약간
right
구분하기
into his
힘드네요.
bad path.
The 1-1 is well placed out away for a strike.
당했습니다.
To 2 balls and
잘
2
봤죠?
strikes now.
투투.
Here now the 2-2.
풀카운트까지
Well, you
갑니다.
don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field.
잘 잡아당겼는데
He's there and records the first out.
또 잡힙니다.
Batting sixth. The catcher.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper. Why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
타석엔 제임스 맥켄입니다.
Standing in now, James McCann. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. That misses.
잘
One ball
봤죠?
and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
선관이 좋아졌어요.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. This is foul right side. He'll try again. 1-2.
커트는 해내고 있는데 정타가 안 나오고 있습니다. 어이구.
Skied into very shallow right.
다시 밀어친 거
Harper will come in a bit and
뜬공으로
put it away for
물러납니다.
the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh. The center fielder. Brandon.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He's ready
7번
for his
타자
first at
브랜든
bat of
니모.
this early season contest. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
아,
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a
아깝네요.
strike. 1-2.
놓쳤습니다. 하나.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
2 out, nobody on. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch.
투투.
Really proves he can lay off of it.
아, 좋아요. 그 카운트.
Misses. It's 3-2 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
무브먼트가 좋네요.
The next 3-2. High
그렇지.
in the air out to center field.
또 뜹니다.
Hazley gets there for the catch, and that
매트도
ends the inning.
놀라를
Mets
제대로
go down
공략하고
1,
있지
2, 3.
못합니다.
We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
No balls and 1 strike. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the Phillies'
실수.
first hit of the game is going to be
큰일 났다,
for
큰일 났다.
extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like
이게
the first one of the
실수입니다.
game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed
뭐야,
necessary
아.
to make it all the way around to third.
Stepping in now, Andrew Knapp, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
전진
Previous
수비를
duels with DeGrom, he's gone 4 for 9. He also has 1 home run.
해야 될 것 같은데.
Here comes the 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
한 점 내줍니다. 디그롬.
Really
안타깝죠?
good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here it comes. Aaron Nola comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
아, 우익수 실수가 안타깝게 한 점을 내주게 되네요. 정말
Back to the
아쉽습니다.
top of the order now, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
알렉 봄은 디그롬 상대로 안타가 하나도 없습니다. 현재까지.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
오늘은 체인지업이 굉장히 좋네요. 디그롬이.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
똑같은 공.
And a half-hearted
하나 더
swing there
갔습니다.
as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Phillies lead it 1-0. And stepping in, Luis Guillorme. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 4.
Luis Guillorme.
Now here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying
와.
himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got
기열매가
feel
힘이
for all
있거든요.
his pitches.
한 방 노려보겠습니다.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
제가 노리는 거는 체인지업인데 잘 안 주네요.
Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to short. Taken
계속
in by
싱커예요.
Gregorius. And a bit of a
아.
high throw that time, but no problem over there at first.
아웃입니다.
The pitcher.
So with 1 gone, a
수요일,
reminder that New
목요일
York Mets baseball
전부 다
continues all
필리스랑
season long here on
4차전이
MLB The
있고요.
Show. As you take a look there,
그다음은
where the 3 of us will be
콜로라도로
in the
갑니다.
week ahead. Now into the
쉬어가는
box,
타임인가요?
Jacob DeGrom.
디그롬입니다.
In there at the knees, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Swung on, and he
삼진.
went fishing in the dirt. Up with it now. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring
타순이
in
한
Jeff
바퀴
McNeil.
돌았습니다. 맥닐.
First pitch on the way.
아, 이것도
Man, this
잡아주네요.
guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing.
이건
It's
또 안
ball one.
잡아줘요.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
확실히 좀 그려놓고 던지는 것 같아요. 타자마다.
But he won't offer at it. 3-2.
달라요, 상대하는 게.
Jonathan VR would be next. That ball's headed
아,
for the
잘
gap in
쳤어요.
left center. He's got
안타입니다.
a base hit, possibly more.
두 번째 안타를 만들어내는 맥닐.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
In now, Jonathan VR. 0-1 the count. McNeil leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and this at-bat is
이건
quickly moving
아니지.
from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. A pause and the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
집중하고 있는 비아입니다.
And look out.
맞았다.
Ran in and got him.
발에 맞았죠.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike
주자가
away from putting him
득점권에
away.
나가고요.
As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
타석엔 도미닉 스미스. 정해놓고 때려야 돼.
Now, Dominic Smith fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
중요한 승부처가 하나 왔습니다.
He's set. The 0-1.
아,
Swung on and missed.
좋은
That's strike two.
공이었어요. 표정 보세요. 오투.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here.
보심 체인지업이니까.
A pause and the 0-2.
잘 버텼습니다.
2 down, runners at first and second. High in the air out to center
이거 또
field.
뜬 것 같은데. 떴습니다.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for the Mets. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder,
빌리스도
Adam Hazlett.
상위 타선으로 이어집니다.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit to first, reined in. And he'll step on first
직접
himself.
잡아서 1루 베이스 터치. 원아웃.
The right fielder, number 3.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Looking to
위험한
put the
타자
ball in
하퍼가
play here.
나옵니다.
Down on strikes in his first at bat.
코너웍을 잘해야 돼요.
Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a bouncer foul to the left of the
이렇게.
plate. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball.
안 잡아주면 힘들어지는 거고요. 잡아주면
Now the
편해지는 거고.
2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone.
이거
I get it.
좀
He's looking for a ball to drive,
조심해야
but that ball
되는
was a little bit too
공이거든요.
far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop
아,
right up.
이것도
Late swing there on the
휘둘러
changeup.
줍니다.
Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. And that's
아.
ball 4.
결국은 첫 번째 볼넷을 내줍니다. 다음 타자도 힘이 있는 선수이기 때문에 조심을 해야 되고요. 아, 2루 떴네요.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
집중력이 좋습니다.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
아,
And that's through for a base hit.
치겠네 진짜. 짧은 안타로 한 점을 더 내줍니다.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
이거 어떻게 할 수가 없어요.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
That's a ball.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
살짝
Well, that's
빗나가고
back-to-back
있습니다.
off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
첫 번째 아웃 카운트는 삼진입니다.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I
오늘
wouldn't be
여섯 번째
surprised if the
삼진을
coach
잡고
finds
있는
him in the
tig으로.
dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly.
1루 아웃.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
투아웃이었군요.
So a
그러나
run on
리스
1 hit, no
호스킨스의
errors, and a man left.
추가 타점이 나오면서 2-0으로 필리스가 한 발 더 달아납니다.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy, wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
3볼
3-0 now.
하나 기다려 보겠습니다.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. Now the pitch. Line drive base hit.
대로 안타.
So with that, the Mets have a
선두
runner
타자
aboard to
안타입니다.
get the inning underway.
That's the cat.
잘 살려봐야 될 것 같은데요.
Find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. And
그렇지,
he lays
그렇지.
off there 1-0. And he He won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
흔들리고
He's gone
있습니다.
back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Hit sharply
잘
on the
쳤고요.
ground.
계속 안타.
Just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two
연속 안타가
places at once, but you gotta be a little
나오면서
frustrated right here.
재밌어지고 있습니다.
That's a tough thing. You make
무사히
a
1,
pitch,
2루입니다.
the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a
가장
big good
조심해야
spot
될
right there.
거는 병살이에요.
9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
So now to the plate, James McCann, as it's grounded sharply to first.
뭐야 이거?
The second for one, on to first, and they get the double play.
아
Well,
정말
there's the pitcher's best friend right there.
입을 조심해야 됩니다.
Rough
이게
start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old
싱커 투수기
See if they can
때문에
strand the runner at third now.
땅볼 유도가 굉장하거든요. 이거 그대로 걸렸어요. 수비도 잘했고요. 니모가 안타를
So
뽑아주길
here's Brandon
바랍니다.
Nimmo. As he
아
swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Mccutchen is under it. And that
무사히
retires the
1,
side.
2루를 4점도 못
That's
뽑아내고
lead
또
one. They're down 2-0.
끝납니다.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring in Gene Segura.
Philadelphia, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
오늘 진세구라는 안타가 하나 있죠. 득점도 있습니다.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he
그러나
swings
두
through
번째
it for
타
the first out of the inning.
두 번째
Classic
타석은
slider down
삼진을
and away for the
당합니다.
strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So next to bat will be Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an
이렇게
error
3자
as this side
범퇴로
is retired. Phillies down in order, but they're on
5회가
top
끝납니다.
2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
자, 이거
Matt,
듣고
during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his
잠깐
thoughts on his
쉬었다가
club's offense
오겠습니다.
so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate is Luis Guillorme. He leads off in the bottom of the
잠깐 쉬었다가 다시 오겠습니다.